so I write my predictions for the race before the race begins, and typically I either write them. Typically I wait for all the free practice sessions to finish, and then I give like my predictions. So my first prediction was that there would be a yellow flag. I don't know. I just really thought like a lot of the people, like a lot of guys were like, either they weren't making the chicane or they would end up in the gravel trap or things like that. So I was like, maybe there'd be something. So I thought there would be a yellow flag. I also thought there would be a penalty for track limits. There wasn't a penalty, but there was like a warning for Max. I don't know, cause like there was that one corner where like they kept going off, and I was like, maybe there's gonna be a penalty for them. I also predicted that Charles would be on the podium, which he was. He got third place. And then I also predicted a Max win. Here's the thing, is that, I predict these before quali, right? I predict all this before quali, but I just felt it deep in my bones. I'm like, you know what? Sorry, there was like a little fly. I just felt it deep in my, I felt deep in my bones that today was not going to be our weekend. And I'm kind of like, I'm pessimistic, right? So I was like, you know what? Last weekend we got the Lando win for the first time, which was amazing. I was literally, when he won, I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I was like, oh my god, I was so happy for him. It was so exciting. But you know what? That happened, and I was like, there's no way we're gonna get something good back to back. You know what I mean? Like something, you know what I mean, And then, sorry, my brother just walked into my room. And then I also predicted Oscar top 6, which he was. He ended up 4th place. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought because my neighbors were making sound. I don't know what I was mentioning. So Oscar got in the top 6. He ended up 4th, and then I also predicted a Charles pole. He did not get pole position. Max did. So out of my 6 predictions, I got 3 right. So I'm at 50%. Okay. I usually predict. Sorry, there's like a fly in my room. I usually predict, like, I do 6 predictions before each race, typically. And I gave this race like a 7 out of 10. Cause like, okay, I'm sorry, but I feel like I don't know, it wasn't that eventful. There was like nothing. The last couple laps, like the last, like, what is it? It was like 7 laps, 9 laps, 10 laps, I don't know. That was insane. I was literally at the edge of my seat, like, cause like, I don't know, Lando and that McLaren, like, I don't know what happened. Like, this man, just like, he started going at it, and I think if there was an extra lap or 2, honestly, I think Lando would have passed Max. No lie, I think he would have done it. So that brought the rating up, but like, overall, it was just like slightly boring and a little uneventful. So before the race started, though, Oscar got a 3-place grid penalty because he impeded Kevin Magnussen in Q1, I think. And then, oh my god, the whole Alex thing. So basically, Alex goes into pit, but like, the mechanics didn't screw on the nut correctly. Actually, when I was looking at the replays, it didn't even look like the mechanic put on the screw for the wheel. And because of that, he had to go in again, but they gave him a 10-second penalty because it's an unsafe release. And then, oh yeah, also Fernando's like, his brakes got on fire for a second. I was like, oh, like, I don't know if that's like a common thing, but I feel like I don't see that, like, I feel like we don't see that often. I was like, oh damn. Oh, and then Alex DNF'd. I'm not entirely too sure why he DNF'd. All I know is that, like, he was just like out of the race. I was like, oh. And then what Carlos P4 and then Oscar P5, and people were like, it's gonna be mayhem because like there's like a joke how Carlos like has it out for Oscar and everything like that, and I was just like, I was kind of convinced that something was gonna happen too, but nothing really happened. Also, Logan, sorry for the background noise, you guys, it's my neighbors. Also, Logan ended up 17th, which was honestly like, you know what? He wasn't last. He wasn't last. Who was last? Fernando was last. I don't know what happened to him, man. Like he did like really bad. Little fly, sorry. He did really bad in quali. In quali, he was 20th, like 20th, and then he ended up 19th. But the only reason was because like I don't know. But I don't know what happened to him. I thought he was gonna do like a recovery drive, but I guess not. Oh, and then Chico. See, the thing with Chico, so I am a big Chico fan just because, I gotta support my people. I love Chico, I'm like, anyways, but, so he didn't do good in quali at all. I think he got out, he got on Q2, so he started 11th, and, well, people, when Chico does bad, immediately the talk of, if he deserves the seat starts to, come about. And so I don't know, I feel like when Checo does something bad, people forget like how good he's been doing to this season, so people just jump to conclusions too fast, and I need people to reel it back a little bit. And like, you know what, guys, all our drivers, I am so sorry, they're so loud. Okay, all our drivers have bad weekends, but I feel like, I don't know, like, when, for some reason, I don't know, I've noticed this, but when Checo has a bad weekend, it's just like everywhere. And I'm like, guys, relax, like we will admit, it was not a good weekend. Like, he got it in Q2, he didn't even make it into Q3. Like, that's kind of crazy. He ended up the race in 8th position. Also, I thought he would also make a recovery drive, but, he didn't. But, yeah, honestly, we didn't hear that. I don't know. Also, I will admit, you guys, I fell asleep for like 20 minutes. It was like, so I woke up like at 7 or 7:30. The race was at 8, and so I went to my living room because I was like, if I lay in bed and I watch the race, I'm gonna fall asleep. And so I went to the living room. I was like, you know what? Since I'm gonna be sitting on my couch, there's no chance I fall asleep. Sorry, my computer like shut off. Sorry. I'm like, there's no chance I'm gonna like end up falling asleep. But there's no way. Tell me why. I kind of took like a 20-minute nap sitting up. I was like, and then I don't even know when I woke up. But I woke up before the whole Lando and Max thing. But honestly, when Lando was like, honestly, you guys, I was scared because I thought Lando was gonna crash. I thought that man was gonna lose it, right? Yeah. Driver of the day was Lando. Obviously, he did a great job. And then fastest lap was George. Yeah. But I'm excited for the Monaco Grand Prix. Since I started watching F1 like probably about a year ago. Actually, no, it's gonna be a year ago in like June. So there's a lot of races that I wasn't able to see, and Monaco was one of them. So I'm really excited to see how this plays out. Also, I thought Imola was gonna be a wet race. I felt like it was gonna rain, but it didn't. But I'm really excited to see Monaco. I don't want to say it, but I almost feel like Monaco is gonna be a little uneventful, like Imola was, just because I know that it's like Monaco is like narrow. It's like narrow as fuck. So like it's super hard to overtake, and at least that's what I think. I think that's what I've heard around, So I'm so sorry about the background noise, but I'm really excited to see what it's like. I've never seen the races there, but I've seen like a couple qualifying laps, and they're always so close to the barriers. So like if as you as a driver, if you make any mistakes in Monaco, it's like over for you. Like your race is completely done, because like in tracks that are like actual like tracks, not C street circuits. If you like go out of the track limits, you trap or you have like grass or you have a lot of space, and the track itself is wider. Monaco is the street circuit, so not only do you not have that extra space if you go off track, but you have like no space